ओवरऑल ये क्वार्टर कैसा था उसी से मैं शुरुआत करना चाह रही थी, क्योंकि हम लोग जो नंबर्स देख रहे हैं उसके अंदर थोड़ा बहुत मार्जिन्स के फ्रंट पे प्रेशर आया है। क्या वजह रही थी, ये पूरे क्वार्टर के हाईलाइट्स क्या थे, अगर आप मुझे बता पाएं उसी से शुरुआत करें।
थैंक यू। देखिए, as far as our revenue is concerned, revenue has grown by 48% year on year. But yes, the margins, the EBITDA margins are lower than what we had 1 year back. The main reason being that पिछले quarter we had some system integration business also, and normally in system integration business you have a bit of lesser margin as compared to the services revenue. So one reason was the revenue mix being different as compared to the same quarter last year. The other reason was in terms of some of the expenses that we incurred in terms of improving our operational infrastructure. So ये दो वजह है जिसके कारण हमारा the margins are slightly lower as compared to what it was in the same quarter last year. But these are really a one-time effect which does not have a bearing in the long-term perspective for the company's business.
अग्रीड सर। अच्छा, इसके अलावा क्योंकि हम लोग ये साल की शुरुआत Q1 से कर ही रहे हैं, लेकिन एक आइडिया आपने टारगेट्स पूरे साल के लिए क्या रखे हैं, एक आइडिया इन टर्म्स ऑफ टॉप लाइन बॉटम लाइन में समझना भी चाह रही थी। बाकी के पैरामीटर्स के ऊपर डिस्कशन करें उससे पहले पूरे सालाना मार्जिन्स किस तरीके से वर्कआउट होंगे, रेवेन्यू टर्म्स में क्या टारगेट लेकर आप चल रहे हैं?
देखिए, as far as we normally don't give any guidance for our revenue. But if you have seen our revenue has grown by 48% over last year. But I also said that there are some system integration revenue in that, and that doesn't come every quarter. You know, it's kind of comes in some quarters, it doesn't come in some other quarter. So if I were to look at purely from a VSAT services business, which is a steady business that we do, our growth would have been about more than 25%. So I hope that for remaining part of the year as well, we grow similarly. So that's the expectation that we have. In terms of margins, as I've said, the impact has been mainly due to one-time issues, and we believe that the margins will improve as we go along for the remaining part of the year.
ओके अच्छा सर, मुझे एक चीज़ समझनी है आपके पास से, क्योंकि आप ऐसे इंडस्ट्री में काम करते हैं जहाँ पे मेरे पास और ज़्यादा ग्राउंड लेवल सिचुएशन क्या है ये समझने के लिए पैरामीटर्स नहीं है। ये इंडस्ट्री साइज नेक्स्ट 1 to 2 years में आप कैसे बढ़ते हुए देख रहे हैं? मैं आपके कुछ कमेंट्स भी पढ़ रही थी, आप बता रहे थे कि ये जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स है पूरे कंट्री के लिए वो काफ़ी बढ़ते हुए देखे जाएंगे। एज ऑफ नाउ ये कंडीशन कैसे वर्कआउट हो रही है? और चूंकि आप सेमीकंडक्टर के शॉर्टेज को लेकर भी बातचीत कर रहे थे पहले भी, वो कैसे नॉर्मलाइज हो चुका है अगर सिचुएशन दिख रही है आपको, एक आइडिया इसके ऊपर?
देखिए, हम the main business that we do is the satellite communication services, which is also called as VSAT services. So that's the main line of business. This is a licensed service in the country. So we operate under a license given by Department of Telecom. We cater to both हम enterprise market का requirements देखते हैं as well as in-flight and maritime communication. So both the sectors we look after, and both the sectors are growing quite well. I have made some statements earlier because the space policy is under revision. The government is looking at the space policy quite favorably in terms of liberalizing it. There will be many more opportunities which will come because of the new policy regime coming. We expect more capacities to be available, more frequency bands to be available, prices to drop in terms of the satellite transponder capacity, etc., and which will expand the market. There are a lot of technology innovations which are happening in terms of the satellites, in terms of the antenna systems, in terms of the electronics. That will also open up newer sectors, and therefore satellite communication as an industry will grow. Now, coming specifically to semiconductor shortages, yes, that has been a botheration for us as an industry, like every other industry. So that while it is gradually coming under control, we believe that there could be some challenges in terms of not getting the equipment in time for some more time. But eventually it should get sorted out. I don't really know exactly how long it takes, but yes, there are some challenges still with respect to the global supply chain.
ओके, अग्रीड सर। अच्छा, इसके अलावा कुछ चीज़ें जो मैं समझना चाह रही थी वो इन टर्म्स ऑफ डेट भी थी। अगर आप मुझे नंबर्स बता पाए कितना डेट स्ट्रक्चर नेक्स्ट 1 to 2 ईयर्स में आप सर्विस डाउन करने के बारे में सोच रहे हैं, क्योंकि डेट इक्विटी रेशियो आपका ऑलरेडी 0.88 से घट के 0.61% पे हो चुका है। यहाँ से क्या ट्रेजेक्टरी रहेगी?
See, debt equity, I'm not sure how much lower it will be going, but I think at current debt equity of 0.61 is a very healthy debt equity ratio. We believe that we'll be able to maintain similar kind of debt equity. The business is growing, margin, and therefore the overall the health of the company is improving. There are investments that we'll be making in terms of newer infrastructure because of newer satellites coming in, newer technologies coming in. But I believe that we should be able to maintain similar debt equity ratio going forward as well.